Hey, my name's Charles. In today's video, we're going to be covering um, creativity. You know, I think a lot of people enjoy creativity. I think creativity allows us to find solutions in business, allows us to enjoy and have better, more loving, relationship, friendships, all that stuff, connections with people. And And so, how do we find creativity? What are ways that increase creativity? And I think one of the biggest ones is relaxed awareness. Is kind of being able to take a step back, to get out of your own way, to relax and breathe. Just ensure that your mind is open and spacious, and that you're not so you're not so concerned necessarily, or at least in that moment, with the result. So let's say you're making like a business solution, right? Let's say, or let's say, you are you got a school project, and or yeah, school project. Yeah, and you got to build a bench at a school. Let's say you got to build a bench at a school, and you're in a woodworking class. And so you want to build a bench at the school, and you're in a woodworking class. And so you create a plan. You have all that. uh, you have all that stuff for like the future and everything. And then at some point along the way, you gotta commit to the process, and you figure out like, okay, how am I going to build this bench? And you do it one step at a time. You go one step to the next step and all that stuff. Um, but with the creativity. So let's say, yeah, you're building the bench, and you find that oh the one of the you're building the bench, and one of the legs of the bench, it's not working properly. Okay, so what's the creative solution to allow that to work? It's like an engineering problem. It's like a now you get to the drawing board, and you're like, okay, how am I going to solve this problem? And then that's where some degree of creativity and openness to be like, okay, how what are and it's not that it's totally uninformed, and that you have prior knowledge and all this stuff, and on how the bench works and how to build a bench. But there's some degree of openness to be like, okay, how spatially, like where you're going to put things, all that stuff. And so, like, without getting too lost in the weeds, essentially, with this building a bench example, you have to you have to creativity can come from an open and spacious mind, a calm mind, a calm mind, and body and nervous system. That's what's going to allow you to to solve problems, to be of help, to be of service, all that stuff. And then at the end, let's say you solve that. If we return to the bench analogy, if you're able to fix the problem with the bench, um, then at the end, that's when you're like, oh, that's the finished product. Then you can be concerned about the result, and like how to ensure that it all, yeah, then you can like test after, be like, oh, okay, that works. And if you sit on it, it doesn't break and stuff. And so all that stuff. So yeah, essentially, or yeah. So where am I going with this? Sorry, I'm all over the place. I know. um, Having a calm and relaxed mind. Now, let's say you're like, okay, well, how do you have a calm and relaxed mind, Charles? Because you want to, solve problems in business, make tons of money, you know, have a whatever your dream and goal is. Have a wonderful partner, all that stuff. And you want to build a charity, a bricklaying foundation, whatever it is. I don't know. You want to do something. You have some goal that is meaningful and precious to you. Okay. Well, that's where focus. Once you kind of like you so quote unquote set the target, or you have that North Star where like that's your goal, then it's just committing to the process. Then it's just committing to the process, figuring it all out, being like, you know, this is how what's it called? This is how we're gonna figure it all out. And or just committing to the process, just taking the next indicate the right step, continuing the journey and sticking with it. And then if you stick with it and commit to the process with an open and relaxed mind, then eventually you will reach it. There will be that sunny sky where you're like, I did it. And it'll feel absolutely wonderful. There'll be that mountaintop experience. And then, the beautiful thing is you'll get to start again on another, business venture, let's say, or whatever it may be. And so, in that time, you'll have skills, and you'll have more skills and more knowledge and all that stuff, and wisdom, and so yeah. In essence, this is like teaching, growth mindset and learning, and yeah, just basically how to have creativity comes from solving problems, relaxed mind, and committing to the process, trusting the process, and having faith, a working faith that it'll all work out. God bless, and that you'll get to the destination. God bless, and have a wonderful day.